watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen Hadasha. Call me Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the sun goddess, the spear of destiny, the world star number 8. I am the woman of peace. Call me Nabole Gaia. Call me Jezebel. I respond to all these names. I'm in Revelations. I welcome you people with lots of love, and hate. We are consciousness family. We believe so much that we are going to liberate Africa continent. We believe we will balance the earth. I welcome you, my people. Let's welcome our guest for today. He's one of our brothers. Papa, we welcome you to Revelations.
Thank you,
Great.
Auntie Grace.
Yeah. Today is your first time on this platform, so I would want you to introduce yourself to our viewers and subscribers. They make this platform the biggest. Introduce yourself and pay obeisance to them, and let's see what happens.
All right. Hello, viewers. My name is Kennedy Atongo Abugri. I come from the Upper East Tongo, to be precise. And today is my first day here, and I'm here to join hands with my sister here to discuss the things that we have left as citizens, so that we can see how far we will bring back our culture and follow it up. Yeah.
And follow it up. Abusia, Papa, we welcome you. Abusia, this is our guest for today. A few randoms before we get into the topic. The topic is culture and religion. Yeah. That's what we are going to discuss today. Mankram Kribia Akwaba. Titimre ni muno na se ensem sikrom na se omo pese omo di tribe bi bone a ye wo tribe ni bi a opagya na tade ekosra ni fruma ne ho no ya tete hu nyina round eno na omo de identify omo se oye say nti na ni enemy no atwa hye no so ye wo tribes ni bi omo na omo mark no eye say baako ebi de eye say mienu ebi de kra ye say miensa we na ye wo tribes no omo wo omo tribal marks ana omo senso de bebrebe hu fantini bi obahu ni yate ne ha baako mienu miensa ebi nso ye se donko ne yatete ha miensa ne ade enti me randoms no when I make start every tribal marks now. Yes. You don't see them anymore. Exactly. It's gone. Yes. Is it bad or good?
To my knowledge or my opinion, I think it's not right. It's bad. It's bad in the sense that, as you've just rightly spoken about the tribal marks, it helps us identify the clan or the place you come from. It helps you identify that. Let's say, for instance, we the people from the north, we have different tribes. We have the Frafres, we have the Gabes, the Talishis, the Kasines, and you see. So with the tribal mark, it helps you identify that, oh, this person is a Frafra. This person is a Talishi. This person is a Nabdam. This person is a Kusasi. But now we don't see that anymore. We can meet ourselves outside. Let's say, oh, yakwa abrochire. Makoshia mi nua frafra. Ebia onte kasa no. Then na me de be kire say mi nua ni. Ebia kala no. But apart from the color, how will I know that this is a frafra lady? So we leaving the tribal marks, I think it's not right. Because if you have the tribal marks on, everybody knows where you are coming from.
So at this modern age,
and it's part of the culture.
At this modern age, you are expecting people to be cutting the faces of their children to deform their face. Is that what you are saying?
This is not what we are trying to say. You may see it as deformity, but it is not. That is the culture. As I'm here to talk about culture, we are losing so many things. If you take our dressing, for instance, we've lost it. Those days, people used to shy away. Even if you see their leg, they shy. They don't want to expose their bodies. But now, it's not right. So these are some of the things. So if you say fashion, or say oh we are say dane, yeah, dane, then we are losing our culture.
So since we are not no.
Yes.
Who hot here?
Yes.
Tribes ni bi wo ho still a omu de omu guso omu mama.
Oh yes.
And it's wiped off completely.
Tribes ni be max. Just is the people from the southern, like the northerners that comes to the southern sector, then they settle here, they give birth. They don't give their children marks. If you look at me, I have my mark. If you are a northerner, you tell by the mark. And so it's not bad, it's there. And I'm okay. So the same I've given to all my kids. So if you see that, oh, this lady or this child is a Talishi bad tribe, so this is a Talishi tribal mark. You see, so it's I think it's good. It identifies where you come from. It identifies the ethnic group where you belongs to. So I think putting the tribal mark is not bad.
You are watching the biggest or say tribal marks no as I say what do you have to say about female
yes, circumcision. I think there was a reason why they were doing the female circumcision. You know, as we were growing, I met it.
Your people were doing it?
They were doing it.
Okay.
And there was something now they used to call forceful marriage. Let's say you see a lady ope obano, wono no one cashe, and one say oh wako hu obano open. You get your guys, they grab the lady. Now, this was how we married, and that they called a forceful marriage, but not before it wasn't like that. It was like courting. You move date bibiana na ebia wako hu girl no busuafo wo parents wo mako hu say now ebia wo pese wo ka so wo de ne ba fia, then your friends will escort the lady to your house. But bimu faechi, you know, in Ghana or even let's say in the world, people go behind to do bad because of, let's say, they take advantage to do bad. So they abolished that because they say, Auntie Grace say, man si upe, man yeshe. But because of that system in Intrano, me who are not kum, me de wa kofie. Wo mame me no yen that they will forcefully hold you. You see, I'm saying this to come back to the circumcision. Those days, when you are not circumcised, the meaning you are not matured to be a woman. What I say, and your rate of, how do I put it? To say, well, feelings was high because of that thing. But they take it out, you don't have that, so you are attached to your husband. You understand? That was the reason that they do the circumcision. But they found out that it was like, I will say punishment. Because we say sisan mere dane na wa sisan in a way, because omoye sana the lady will lose a lot of blood. So people were dying out of it. Some ladies were dying out of it. So as human, ade I say omoye den omo abolish, like just as they abolish slave trade. So no na obvious. So I think because of now the way yenya casualties out of that circumcision, that's why they had to abolish it. They stopped doing that.
So now all your women there have their thing. Bim.
Perfect. Intact.
But I won't get deeper into that one. I don't want to drag this, because if you believe that one was becoming a problem,
exactly,
and you, like you said, say we access the son now, what's the son who be no, and no dear what you say, but you don't understand, say obi enim na ya say any dey enjoy aye tribal marks. That's where my problem is.
Okay, tribal marks na aye kano we have different tribes. Omuma different, and even in Boga, we have different tribes under Boga. We have people from Zare, we have people from Yorgo, we have people from Bukere, you know, small communities. Oh, so every community, no, now within the Upper East, no, the communities also had their tribal marks. So they are almost say ninu, but to say okay, I'm a frafra, then you have a mark. Something like this. So
that's what I'm saying. The Awoka say almost say enimuno. It is still a tribal mark.
But that was like a small community under they say Ghana a capital.
Greater Accra. Exactly my point. It's still their tribal mark.
So yes, it's still their tribal mark. But they can, instead of like to say bimu oha
1 2 3 ni asaya 1 2 3
yeah you say no, you can just put one.
Are you changing their culture?
Not it's listen, it's not.
What is the reason why your people talk about yours have this mark pim? Is there any reason for that, or they just chose a design?
No, they didn't choose a design.
There's a reason for that.
There's a reason.
Okay.
It was to identify us as talishes.
Okay.
And we, the talishes, whether you are from Ba'are, you are from Begu, you are from we had the same mark.
So that's what I'm saying. That you
and
have
that's what I'm also saying, that you can also do that for the other tribes. You see, we talishes, if you are a Navda, you are a talishi, you are from Begu, or you are from Tinzug, or you are from what? We have one mark.
So that's what I'm saying. Your ancestors left this kind of mark for you people.
Exactly.
And you are you continue doing it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So the people that have that you are saying they can change, how are they going to change what their ancestors has left for them? Don't you think you are trying to tell them to change their culture? That's the question.
Okay, for them, that is their ethnic culture, belief that exactly say omuye who share say ebia omu say neni
ona how can you
no so share so say yeah say neni, but it's not about say, it's about identifying yourself. What I say, it's about identifying yourself. But me I feel say we have to have that mark.
Does these marks has anything to do with slavery? Be honest.
No. It has nothing to do with slavery. The marks has nothing to do with slavery. It has completely nothing to do with slavery. The tribal marks were there before slave trade. So the marks were there. So say a link it to slavery. Say ebia me free Calbion. Na osu free Calbion. Na we su free Calbion. Ebia u ni mark no ever say we mu no omo ye the same area. Wahu ena we mu no so no the same area. But na enche say ebia slavery na omo marks na
enye slave masters na me come. I'm not going there. What I'm trying to say is that can it be that mo wo mufie na bia mo akofsetete na omo kofa nipa ni be slaves ba yenya ye ho no we to me call war na ya capture the one village na ohene ne dia be ka ne nkrofo ho ti ode ne be ka ne nkrofo ho so obe ma omo sa mark no to
already they have their mark.
So when they capture them as slavery and they come to add them to their own, and they start making babies, are they going to give them their own marks to be? I mean, explain that part. What am I saying?
I like that.
And I'm in country.
The thing is that now those days Ashantis, history tells us that they were short people. Then they had their genes, their height and everything from the people from the north. What I say, and we, the people from the north, we believe in patrilineal inheritance. So some far from different place as a slave. Na me de oba. Now woman mia abofrani me ba. So me man me mark.
Exactly the question I'm asking.
Yes. Me father no me mark me ntimi ma oba no mark ana bema no mark What you say? So that is how it is.
So a ban is saying no fan crofo ne ba omo ho said ya wo kana.
Yes.
Omo capture omo ba.
Yes.
No omo ni omo wo a. Na so omo different marker.
Yeah.
Don't you think the marks are also having anything to do with slavery just to mark you? Say oh yeah media mark you. My mark.
No.
It has got nothing to do with that.
No, it has nothing to do with slavery.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Now tell me, why do you people love marrying so many wives? Any reason for that?
We wouldn't say we love. When I'll still go back to when we grew up. The reason why our forefathers married more wasn't because they enjoy sex or something. It was about creating a family and bringing up properties. Let's say they were farmers and people who were like the rare. So if, let's say I have 3 wives, then I'm the richest. Because these 3 wives, we will have a lot of proceeds. They will help in the farms, the children will help. So you have, those days they believed in large families. You see, they believe in large families. So during the rainy season, if you have 3 wives, you get the best proceeds. We had something we call barre. It's a storage. We build it with clay, something like that. Then we put the proceeds there. So the man becomes like the head of the family as it is now. So every proceeds that they got went into the barrel for the dry season. So during the dry season, now the man will have to give each one. It has nothing to do with money.
It was because of farming and how to...
And yes, and to keep their families large.
So are you people still farmers in the north?
Yes, that is our
So you
profession.
are still marrying them?
Right now, that is where the problem is. That is where we say the culture is not as it used to be. Because those days you can have 4, 5 wives and there is unity. Party A respects party B respects party C. There was a teamwork. No nagging, no
you all go to farm together.
Yes, you do everything together. One woman will cook, the next day the other one will cook, the next day the other one will cook. Probably if you have 3 wives. And the family, the children all ate together. There's no like say, oh, this is my bull, this is my bull, this is my bull. So now there is division. But even we, the nuclear family, that we say, oh, maybe I have 1 wife. You divide your children. And that is what they grow with. So as I say, we chance in Fabek BJ journey. You do that. In terms of we, the people of the north, we didn't grow up into this system. We grew up when we used to eat together. We do everything together. Now it's not, and that's culture. That's our way of life.
How do you know that? How do you know you love all of them?
Because that's what I told you. The storage room, if you bring your bowl to take your proceed, if they give you 2 pieces, party B will also take 2 pieces. Equal rights. If you are taking a chicken to prepare, it's a chicken. If they are killing a goat,
everybody will have it pepper.
Everybody will have
So when you
pepper,
go to the when you go to bed with them, the atopatu, do you count it?
The thing
that
is that
this one has 1,000 atopa, this one has 700 atopa.
The thing is that you cannot count. Why? You know nipa. We are on sasia fingers, but they are not the same. Man be wa ebi on sex. He's not somebody who loves sex. Be also on sex.
The one cheating ni baby.
Exactly.
Chicken ni dey yache but them one the main issue no.
Yes. If it's a siano, wo be man no one ye lucky. Now who can marry or bar on sex. Wow. Say you become a this thing, a fornicator.
And there no more the money problem. No answer worry become. So we are force.
Ah, but say also man penny.
Nothing women so
yes.
Nothing women so.
Yes.
What has brought about that? They
say civilization. Say one man, one woman. So me kunu finish. Which is not right.
It's not right.
And you're right. In the sense that Bermano, a man is not meant for one woman.
Sir?
Berman, when you're Obaba Kutia. And because of civilization, Obeka said, now those days, our forefathers, they didn't want to do anything like, Menka said, not sin, no, the fornication and what, no, wasn't there. On Pese Obekwako, fa Obawe, now on da. Now I call far away on da. It's not right. So, or warewa, no, do I be fear. There's something like, who misbehavior, Obekoha. Who misbehavior.
It's all about you people, the men, they are interested.
It's not about
women, they no feelings.
It's not about the man's interest. It is about keeping your family. If it's a see crowd, you marry one. No. At the end of the day, what do we get? You end up going out. You get a bad attitude from your wife.
Jenny,
investigators. They investigate problems.
They investigate problems. You are watching the biggest and the largest. Yes. Let me ask you this question. It's funny though, but I think you should be able to give me something. Okay. 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 So, what worry me and nine now the bomwa. Meaning, say we are leader. Yes. So you've been solving people's marital issues. Exactly. Obema wa worry nothing women for. Tell you. Any obema wa worry nothing woman. Ashanti woman, Fanti woman, any voter woman, woman, 4 different tribes. No wa or no wa worry. Why no peace? Like which one is okay among the women? How you maintain them?
As ye can say, there will not be peace anywhere. There will not be peace anywhere. Me cry, me say me want to no. Me nya peace.
So you people decided not to like peace. Mum pay peace.
And yes, sir, you've decided not to like peace. But at the end of the day, your happiness too counts.
But I didn't know happiness is still only peace. What's it too crash too?
But me ba ho na wa mama peace ah.
Oh, but baby, into the be about options.
Very good. So, you are not tied to one person.
To be and to me KG.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no wa fa ho na wo ko.
And yes sir,
you don't want to be responsible.
And yes sir, who person will be responsible. You'll be very responsible. Me with my 2 wives, I'm very responsible.
And not that responsible thing. Not about paying fees and buying clothes. That why you will do it.
Yes.
As for nothing men dear, that one dear. You will eat. So and you will be protected. That one dear. That one dear. You will eat and but you can't they can't assure you say better and
So which of the responsibilities are
the responsibility is you being truthful. That issue about na me no can what some you do because we another place in shame.
Now where there so me no it is the character of my first wife that made the second one to come. That is what the trend for we the young people today. There are some who don't want to do that, but they will go out. Me say, me pese me call aha, na ma koha. No, I don't want to do that. Exactly, me pesa. Say me call say, and then I'm fine with this woman. The next day I'm with this woman. No.
So the baba fie preku.
Simple.
You can go and bend the sea.
Simple. So when I wo ma ware first no, wo character, and I bet you during our forefathers, they did that for the wealth that they will get. But now, no, and tesa, who say obi wo 2 wives, nature say first wife no suban ye.
Hey, ni na tesa na mema ni bi hu ye omudo.
Eno na make no. at the end of the day, if you marry a woman who doesn't like sex, what do you do?
Hey!
Pay sex, over there.
No, no, sex machine.
And yes, sir, obey sex machine. We be a won't mean call 2 and 3.
So, Uma one,
now I come.
Hey! Bread and butter.
but let's be serious. That is not actually the main reason why people go into 2 marriages. You understand? People go into 2 marriages because they want to have families. They want to
have many
children. People believe in having children.
But do you know African women can give birth for more than 15 children? Are you aware of this?
Yes, but not now. They don't have the capacity to do that.
Why? What has brought about that?
Global change.
You are watching the biggest global change. The topic, when we say last one, I mean, mess out time, but wait there, about my dream, I am passing nothing man. No. Some worry no mama usika for kweduni nkatie o business eno ano no omo you chop money bio business ni mu na obeyi aye bibia.
What is chop money?
There so unim
chop money. They say
you are well, you educated, you are asking me chop money. Are you saying you don't know chop money?
I know chop money.
Every morning you put it there, or first na no mo every morning. Now no every month a bit check, a bit run a year. Near the na be so cry a blank check.
So no da ho.
Now bosun bia na the blank check. Odi ato na ma call shafa dia me pe.
Okay, to me I call it feeding. So
feeding, maintenance or stipend.
Exactly. You see, when you ladies were fighting for the woman equality, like women rights, you didn't know that there is something that is called chop money.
Are you serious?
Yes. At the end of the day, marriage is not about one person being battled or being pressured. It's left and right. Where the bar. So I think that my wives at the end of the month, they are working. So income saying 1 cedi. What they saying 1 cedi. Me they saying 5 cedi. Okay. Me fa say. Now we so fa say.
Dijeta ware miensa na akwa ware nkra wa akra uni sika so ka ho.
Yes say wuni sika. It's enye sika sem. That is where you see we are talking about our culture, and this is what we are losing, because we share those days now. Our it wasn't making the man an ATM machine or making the man your daily bread something. First, no, yes, sir.
But it's here, Tisana.
Oh, says here, there, Tisa.
Oh, really?
Oh, your money is your money. Wusika ya odia. Obama ni skani ya dia. That is what is happening now.
Wow.
Your money is your money.
What worry me? No, my money is my money.
So
your money is our money.
Manu beka chiro say, money be sorry. Money be beka chiro say, wona wa ware omo aba. So you have to take care of them. This is what is going on. So because of that, no, we believe okay, ebia, feel say me ma ware wa aba no, wa betena se keke. Ana wo ye juma, de wo anya no eye wo dia. So I don't even need to know what you have. That mentality is bringing us down. That is not the culture.
Obadi o wari bi kan ho nko ade a nisika de on fa ma.
Eno na make no single no kra me yenka sesi a me ma wari tu.
Single dey o show be pity kakra.
Pity wa hen.
You are watching the biggest.
They have no mercy.
No mercy.
No mercy. They are no open na oje efri wo because now no a wo kra wa ware wo nko a wo ti ho no. Wo be ma na wo pie no. Oba no na me see o ma your mu investigators. You come, a lady will just intentionally and ask you something that will get you angry. When you get angry, then they'll tell you that what they were suspecting is true. anka enye saa, why are you angry? What I say, me free juma ban obe those days no me mama me papa free juma ba wa breno. So daddy welcome. How was work? Now I in the bag. Wa got na say. Wa first nsuo, ama no nsuo. Na wa no. Ejuma te sen, omo bon komo. Na mofra no he. Omo say now daddy I have also freken. I was the only child by then. Wa bring me gift. Every day, obe bring me baby. That was family. But now we are free. Juma bana wire tense and present no. Attitude cry now ube babe shiano. We cry you know even feel like. Anke ye. Upon a coffee no, you don't even feel like going to. Oh. And now they've turned some men into drunks. Because obviously
don't waste time late to do
exactly
to avoid
the pressure at home.
People can
So this is the culture that we are not paying attention to. We are not paying attention to certain things. You see, you know the culture now. The culture now is history. We do history. Oh, our forefathers, like as I'm saying, our forefathers was this, our parents were this. But are you doing that? Are you practicing?
But say they are shouting that we should go back to our ancestors. They don't know say you polygamy in account.
Exactly. So right now you ask yourself that. Say now who can say it's history. Yen biom ye can history keke. But we don't practice it. And that is the problem.
It's time to practice the talk.
Exactly. What you say, you put it into practice. We are not saying that Obi Uncle worry too. No. This or Uncle worry baby. No. This is not what I'm saying. The only thing is that who worry bakwa. How are you people born? What are you teaching the kids? Bra papa ben na wo say ano girls no small ones no. Or sorry, or dressing no pia, Maame no kra no beka say kwashe hot. And then our dress it is a Roman sister. Some parents do that.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Abusia, the topic in your culture and religion. Yes. I don't want to waste all his time. So I'm giving him the platform. Topic in your culture and religion. So yes. Please take us through.
Okay. So at least we were talking about the culture. So I feel that the culture itself is a way of life. So if we understand our culture, as Ghanaians or the people of the North, if we understand the culture and we put it into practice, I think all this hanky-panky will stop. Because at the end of the day, now, Obia mbu Obia, you see freedom of speech. Obia kasa anyhow. Where did we get that mentality of freedom of speech?
As Africans.
As Africans. Where is it coming from?
Social media. Obi be didi watem sisi ya. Me anya recently, kana minimisa nka uni Obi platform inya issue he cannot or he or she cannot do anything. It's of late mengu se wo to dem kra. Akwala obetumi awo no last child kra to me do ko gina malnutrition being no gina ho no discuss wo
behu panyin kaje say onka tuo ana akpene ana eba yen ye de ayenja eba akpene tz this
tuo senye tuo zafi konkonte
ye dishes no mani bebre bump onto me eatery yanko restaurant yanko papa so they see baby who yes say restaurant so people eat outside or says the cheapest this thing rice finish yam finish
obi no catch any I know how to cook yam asa
so yam man na o ma ba no wo ntimi a wo betimi a kire abofra no how to see
our generation
my mom use oba sesia ladies now mo no bebre they cannot even use those things that
Banku drivers
to stir TZ, they can't do it.
Huh?
Yes. Obepe chance say no, they are too.
No. Are you?
Dead TZ.
Ah?
Yeah, you are eating dead TZ. This is dead TZ.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Na me no me no pay enwo ye. Inti me no me no ye TZ no. Eh say am ko fa that dey say.
Eh that dey say no was sizes. Small one no kra no.
First say there TZ one kwa no. I just say what that dey say.
Yes. Na bono kama. Te say ye say fufu. Ye dey akoto nika mu. Na ya nyam.
Ah. Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah, me uncle be. Who the man or the best when this one?
Where are we going? Why are we destroying our culture? Which culture tells us Ghanaians that we should go and blend our fufu and eat it? Where? See, a Ghanaian lady cannot pound fufu with one hand and 10. Our mothers used to do it.
Your mother say anya breso no nsakro wo be di wo be wo bia wo twitwi waduro no kura wo nidi.
But now no. You see, the culture is finished, it's gone. Dressing, boy. You see, fashion. Are you trying to say during our parents, they didn't have fashion? They didn't know what fashion was? But they dress decently. Now, no. Our boys are auto. Our chitras are now be. Say, mema, who says, who share street are? Mema no, who share boxes with t-shirts, boxer pants, with t-shirts, fashion.
Are you? Is that like seriously?
I want room.
Oh, this one I have not seen.
You've not seen it? Boxer no moshe with shirt, then kambu.
Shorts.
We say shorts. Boxer, anyway, inner wear. Man, then what do they wear? Underwears, under knickers. That is what they wear. Bimu to me artificial, just to hip and attract. So, and you now turn and you say that, oh, ebia Jamaican war. You are bringing that. Ebia wa jai wo nufo, wa hippie, wa jai, wa bonne powder, wa shine. Say you want people to see. So what are you doing?
For sale.
Is that our culture? You see, so if we don't take these things seriously, my sister, me and you will be there one day. Hey, Sodom and Gomorrah will come to. It's even here. Sodom and Gomorrah is here.
What is that?
Oh, in the Bible. So is it Sodom and Gomorrah or what?
It is a town or city.
Fornication. It's a city. Baby, I yanko be share na. You see, fornication ni way hinano. It's happening. You see, yakofa bibi aye frese gay, lesbians. You see, yenji. What is happening? Where is the culture? What is happening to us?
So what happened to us? What happened to us?
It is because the people, we call them leaders. That is what we want to say. Also leaders. But we, the individuals, need to put. That's what my chief was saying, that who obi ba abonti se oye bonia. Men ka say obi banti. Those days, se si a who tia obi ba no. Now aba ofie say mumbo blues. Aden na wa tia ne ba. We have to bring all those things back.
Charlie.
It is dangerous, poisonous. We are finishing ourselves with the white man culture. Look, what happened to those days? Frantuma. How many ladies? Obe Frantuma, Obe Ghana is longer than Africa. On to me, what Frantuma na higher tintin, na higher tietiano. That's Ghana is longer than Africa. Omo to me Frantuma. TV shows, what happened to By the Fireside? Ade awuye, obi beba be boano, obezina se so sa oba no. That is Ghana for you. They don't want to look. Ade a Jimmy no. Yeah, na ya som. Yen di etrumo. We say mu som. Ah. Aden.
That was too raw.
Yes. So if that is happening, then me worry too. I say you.
Mom.
So my sister, our culture is fast disappearing, just like our currency.
Currency is disappearing.
Oh, well, master, fast. You say value is the same. Which one is the same? Yeah, Juma 15, 20 years. Akatiana Awujeno is the same, yes. But Sasikano, is it value? It's valueless. Yes. There's 50 pesos tons you. But the value is the same. Eh? Say who could to a journey 1 year 50 who me? Hey,
Abusi, on a more serious note, I dare back when I'm a title traffic, mo unka tebi na ye no ano. The exercise way muna
ye 5 CD.
Eh 5 CD so. Sa rubber slim no.
Yes. 5
CD. And I say, hey,
5 CD. It's culture, way of life. So what do you won't dini a wusa? It's look, pure stealing. Pure stealing. This is what we are doing to ourselves as a nation, which is very bad. Wow. So nyomano doso ye jane diemu ye nyom ye tade shemu ye kasemu. You know, where is the culture? Is it about dancing and this thing? Is that what we call culture? Or is it funeral? Now we say now culture. We have limited ourselves to pettiness. That we should say a new moment of culture. But idea ebema enimdie like that, the thing that will bring enlightenment, no, another MP. Which is very wrong. So I think it's about time we Ghanaians, we look serious into these matters. Everyone else who TV for, and this platform, I cannot air my view. I cannot air my view. So at least, who ye adipa? Say almost showasi. No mountain. Now spread the number. Look, there are people like us. Me share say, me share my program be. Wow. KSM Beka say oh no a crisis. So I said, this man is my father, because this is he has exactly the mindset that I have. Minya, we call religion me call church. I was a Catholic mass server when I was growing up. I grew up from a Catholic house, home. Let me an altar boy. But as I was growing, I saw that, is it that we want fellowship or we want righteousness? Is it fellowship or righteousness? I saw no won near tare fufra won ko church. Wa share water there no wa ko wura church no. Obi a wa dress sepe no. Onu kra on pese on tina ben no kra o. Or show wo suru no wo form na. Is it part of church? So I graduated from church. And I me bought me degree kan ho. And I me G masters. Now would you leave here? Oh, fast.
Why improve? You are progressing.
Oh, my G degree, my Jai cry. If I'm not going because of you, but I cannot go to church and be humiliated. You don't humiliate me. Who work at church no I will bumper. I'm not saying that I want to follow what someone is doing, but my sister, Charlie, where are we going? So at the end of the day, no, with even our religion, no, it's not right. Obi sorry, or so me religion na ye. me religion no eno na ye wo de ene ye. Even with the Christians, I don't know fighting among themselves. Baptists, Presby, Roma, name them. They say I were quack pastors. They are just in to loot and steal. It's terrible. Better anante oil. Offer 3. Kofi and Nama. Ombe from A to Z. What are you using the money for? What are you using the money for? You have built glory to which God? Is it the one we are all worshiping? That is not taking us penny. Onje 1 cedi, 1 mile air, 1 mile nkwa, ye bibi, 1 onje she. Wo woji sa sika no. Wow, say I wanna hear God. Because you know the explanation they will give you. They'll tell us, oh, he's the man of God. So he needs to eat and wear. So sorry, man, it's your responsibilities to feed the man of God. Just look at that. What is happening to our religion? And this corresponds with the culture. You see? So when the culture is bad, the religion becomes worse. And yet, I feel that, look, you should be a patriotic person. Somebody who feel say, oh, maybe me yes say I'll hate Minya. Don't do it. That is all. Say the truth as it is. And I believe that is worship on its own. What now? No, you have a God in you. I have a God in myself. Everybody has a God in himself. And I believe that God is something we don't see, or a spiritual, or a spiritual being. You can go to him at any time. You don't need to pass through anybody. Then let me say I'm a traditionalist. Because say no cry a year. Because look, when I was growing up, I met my granddad. My granddad used to pour libation. Christians have given worshiping a name. Traditionalists or tradition people, they've given them a name. So they worship adults or they worship gods. Some even say lesser gods. But what are you people, the Christians, what are you doing? Are you not worshiping your pastor? This pastor takes the money, he buys himself a big car. Sifie kakra. Ne ma ko school papa. Onye adwuma bia. Sunday, na waba. Sow seed.
Ebinum de oma abobra.
Good. So, bimu abobra. So you do this. Are you worshiping God or the pastor? So how do you call a traditionalist worshiping lesser gods? When we're growing, when there is a festival, let's say during the rainy season, when you take your proceeds, you give glory to God, not the land. You don't go and give glory to the land. And you know how you give glory to God? You take some of your proceeds, the kemolka, guinea corn, the red corn, the guinea corn. They will take some, then they brew pito. Live animals now, or my chibako, akokono niwe no, then the community, a fear biya, they need their beba. After you have done your
party,
very good. So omwako, the shrine, the main shrine, that's the Tengane. Then they go and after they still gather, the whole community, they gather and they go to the Tengane to go and give proper thanks. So they will fear no. First, you call God's name first. You call God's name first. You say, God, for giving me this bounty harvest. Then you now call your ancestors. We don't call them lesser gods. We call them ancestors. or the deities, you call, you say, we know, listen, no, we know you are there with our maker. We want you to intercede for us. Not to them, they should intercede. As you've called God's name first, you are still telling your parents or your forefathers to still intercede for you, and you only allow the blood to go. In the Bible, we say the animal, let the blood go and eat the flesh. Which one is the bad thing? Have you ever seen a traditionalist calling a church goer or a Muslim that they believe is bad? No. No. So you can imagine. So look, we have long neglected our culture big time. Now ya fa bibi aswaye ho. Na sesi aye ma ye ho pressure.
Bibi to say den.
Bibi no to say who say who sora anopa. Obi be call church from anopa obebe fie ayumbre all night. Say. Oba warefo. Nya edwane na endi no. Wo call church all night. Waka she maid. Me ama waro aba no. Maid no onu adwane ma me. Unless one will run a fee. Efi. But okwa now addresses sepe. I'm not saying it's wrong. But
charity begins at home.
Exactly. It's a way of crying to your God. But must you do it to be very obvious? Did God say love your neighbor as yourself, or he said love your neighbor more than yourself, or he said love yourself more than your neighbor? He said love your neighbor as yourself. My sister, it's terrible.
So all these problems now, lamenting now, you are murmuring and all that. What are your stretches in 2 minutes? My own stretches. Okay. You be to me to change or to go back.
Yes, I think we need to put certain measures out, and they should start from the grassroots. Let's say the grassroots, let's put them back into our educational systems. Let's teach the life skills. Let's put these things back into our educational system. Let's make our children understand that this is how it's done. And parents, we should be very mindful of our words. We watch the way they dress, and we the parents ourselves, we should watch the way we dress. And obviously, so we start from the grassroots, from home. Let's start from home. Yes, we children oba at the power, and all reflected at the power abundant. It will reflect. So I think that we need to have proper education system. We should have proper educational system. Let's teach our children. Look, TV, they should bring by the fireside back. They should bring story time. They should, things like that. You see, those days of story time, it wasn't cock and book stories. There were stories that were very educative. What do we see in TV every day? Nonsense. They should bring educational programs. And that's what I was saying. They should pay people like you people to spread the good news.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, this platform you are doing, it's not as, look, who want to say enya agro. Enya agro be na woody. It's a serious thing. And if you get that support, you will move the mountain. Yes. So already these are systems that, look, there are people, just as my father said, that is a crisis. There are crises outside there. Who can spread the good news? So let's go back to that. And look, you know what? The leaders have seen that we Ghanaians, we are not serious.
Oh.
So omuhu sano, they are playing us according to our own mind.
Oh,
that is what they are doing to us. You see, so if we change our system, our mind, our way of doing things,
no be the joke things ba, they are getting through to no.
So everything will change.
I did have me crying say papa ya why bold so no the obeboa yen. No why the obi anka do say the pobeko kumase amayen so Ghana for so omubofu.
Hey, or the apple. Or the end of shipping ana.
Or so the beko kumase.
Or be track canal.
I don't know, but whatever it is.
Maybe our track canal. It's possible. We call Dubai. They did impossibles.
That's what I'm saying. I know so almost say as Ghana for bofu. So kumase for hiapo.
Oh, are they? So if the space is there, maybe our track canal will pona.
Why are you laughing?
Oh no, I'm serious.
Now,
but it's
why
funny.
are you laughing there?
Because you see, it's funny in the sense that distance no what. And now be a swimming pool now say and now dam. Say a damp they are fine. Even wager damp crown won't mean classified as simple. So yeah,
see.
Or be track canal.
One that's for how I don't know. But now there are technologies. So
let's hope say Kumasi there is that vast land.
Oh, the
Kumasi I know now.
If you are the better KJT.
Aye, KJT there say ayeka.
Ebe yiri nipa.
Oh, ebe yiri nipa. Nipa be wuro fro.
Abusia, your last was 1 minute to any so social media handle whatever people can wherever they can get through to you for questions.
Okay, I think I will take this medium to advise my northern brothers that we the northerners in Greater Accra here already we are on a course. We are trying to, or we are forming a association which we call the Concerned Youth. So with Concerned Youth, we are urging all the frafres in Greater Accra here that they should come and join the Concerned Youth. They should pick up a form from us, from me and my colleagues, so that they should join Concerned Youth. Then we will deliberate on issues like this. Then we'll out of this, we will know how to handle situations here. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to come down here for greener pastures, which is wrong. There's nothing here. They leave home and they come here and they suffer. They sleep outside. Nobody, we are here. We were privileged enough. We were lucky to meet people and we had that opportunities. Others will not. So we should be able to have a platform. So I think that all the northerners here, they should come pick a form from us, join Concerned Youth, so that the emfa adrein my
any social media handles.
My social media, this is Kennedy Atongo 14 at gmail.com. That's my Facebook this thing. And my number is 0244 897686. 0244 897686.
86 oh. I see omo worry bebre. Abusia so wa brochire so na se wo ye frafrani na se be wo pese wo mboa at least wo fa nipa 5 na wo bo omo now the omusi baby here. I mean, ya me be shira ye nyina all the companies na mo build the one kran ha no. Ni aye materials am betumi a build the one northern region. Mo fa nko ho na mo ma you mu kro mu fo na adwuma nye. No mo stay back home. Na mo wi ama transport ni ama na bankran ha abeton eye sika kro na but wa ma ukro mu fo adwuma aye. Mo me fa sa ni ama nyina emfa nko adwendwen mu. Why? Thank you so much, Bra Kennedy, for coming. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I think I've left out something. I just behaved like my chief. I have our superior, the chief of Ablekumajoma, Naba Seriki Musa and So Kinkanku, the great man. He's a great man. He's my role. The number Asa. He's a great man. He's a great man. He's my role model. He's my role model. Okay. So I greet him. I hail him.
Okay, yes. So King, we send you love wherever you are in Ablekuma.
Yes.
Joma. We send you love.
Yeah.
We send you love. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching The Biggest. I'm always your adorable host, Maame Grace. Shalom. Peace.